This episode of Hydroshow is sponsored by Hydromag, the UK's independent hydroponics magazine.
It's now time for some more quick tips.
So before we came down here today, we asked if you could come up with some cheap ways of increasing yield. So for our Hydroshow viewers at home, how can we produce bigger yields on a budget?
Okay, well, one of the first things that people forget is that the grow stage is very important to your overall yield. So you need a good humidity level in the grow stage, anything up to 80%.
Okay.
A very, very cheap and easy way of doing this is what we call humidity sheeting. You just put it up, as you can see, roughly halfway between your light and the top of your plant. What I would normally do is, at home, is I would spray it up with a little spray gun just to get some moisture in there. The heat will hit the moisture, turn it into humidity. Cheap as chips. This is about £2 a metre, so you can't go wrong.
Great.
Secondly, also, yield is directly related to how strong the plant is and how easily it can support itself. So one really cheap way of supporting the plant is just to put some netting up, just some normal garden netting. What this will do is the plant will then rest against it as it grows, and rather than having to put its energy into standing up straight, it will just put its energy into producing flowers or whatever it is you're growing. Thirdly, but not least, again, another way of support is once you've come through the netting, you might find that your plant is actually getting so much yield that it's falling over. Very simple to do. You just pull a yo-yo down, wrap it around the plant, and as the plant grows bigger, the yo-yo will allow it to keep going up where it wants to go. So 3 ways, cheap as chips.
Fantastic.
This episode of Hydroshow is sponsored by Hydromag, the UK's independent hydroponics magazine.